Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm John.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Steve.
New show.
Yep.
And it is Bly Manor. Obviously. Because you clicked into it and you know what we're watching.
I know what it is, yeah. You told me.
Well, you, yeah. I hope you know. I meant them. I gotta remember. I put up the thing. It's the first one to guess it gets a shout out, so I gotta remember.
Yeah, I think it was Loco something.
Yeah. That was funny because I remember reading their comment and they were saying how, like, they were like, oh, you should do Hill House. Wait a minute. Edit.
Yeah.
You already watched Hill House, Bly
Right.
Manor? And I was like, nailed it. Let's see. It was Loco Logic.
Loco Logic.
Yep. He said, maybe The Haunting of Hill House, ? No, wait, you guys have seen that. What about Bly Manor?
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Mainly just because we wanted to watch this since we finished Hill House. But then I was like, you know what, let's just save it for next Halloween time, like next October.
Yeah.
So it was good time.
And then because of that, we got a lot of new ideas for polls and stuff. So that'll be fun.
What do you mean?
Show ideas.
From what?
Asking that question.
Oh, I know. Yes, yeah. Yes, exactly. Well, there's a couple in there, yeah.
Yeah.
I pretty much take anything down and like just give it a quick glance on like Google. I'll punch it in and just see what it is and just so I know, like mini series, long show, whatever. Because sometimes we'll get recommendations for certain shows and then I'll look it up and it's like 320 episodes. I'm like, not anytime soon.
Yeah.
It's just I don't have the time to commit to that right now.
I know.
But I'm excited for this because I did like Hill House a lot. Even though our last few reactions got fucked up.
Yeah.
And we had to do a recap for them.
Well.
Not going to happen again.
No way.
We're prepared this time.
Yeah.
For any errors. Hopefully.
Now, we were talking about before. This is not related, right?
No, it's
completely different show, but same actors, different characters.
I don't think it's all the same actors. I think it's just
some.
Yeah. Like I think we saw what's her name in the picture when you clicked into it on Netflix.
Yeah.
I forget what her name was.
I think Steven's in it too.
Yeah, I was thinking about like
or Luke or something.
Like I think it was the night before, or 2 days ago. I was like when we were like, all right, we're gonna do Bly Manor next week, and then I was thinking, I was like, I forgot about Hill. Like that was so long ago now.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking, I was like, I did like Hill House a lot.
I did too.
Like it, besides it being like really dark.
Yeah.
Which is, I'm sure this is gonna be similar to that, but I wonder what this is gonna be about. If it's gonna be something similar, because it's like the Haunting of Bly Manor. So like,
I feel like it's going to be
similar, but I don't think it's going to be too similar. I'm sure there's going to be a much
not.
bigger twist.
Yeah.
Like, I hope.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's watch it.
Let's do it.
If you guys want to watch the next 2 episodes early, go check out our Patreon. They're there as well as full length.
Sorry.
There go my eardrums.
Young. That was.
Oh, it was Nell. There, that's her.
Yeah. That wasn't even that loud.
Oh, that's what's his name?
What was it? Stevens.
No, that's not Steven.
Luke.
Luke, that's right. There's always creepy kids. Always. This song sounds like a little similar to the other one, too. Obviously, it's different, but you know. Hey, Dad's here.
Young Dad.
Yeah, that's right. I wonder if they're going to be able to make us jump scare like that one time when she popped into...
Probably.
I don't need to hear your excuses. I'm not making excuses. I saw.
Oh my God!
Jesus Christ.
That scared
the living shit out of me.
Oh my God, I hate that. Because usually jump scares don't
Easy
get
to
me.
do, they just lull you.
Yeah.
We lay, my love and I, and weep beside the tree,
Oh, is it the mom again? Right?
singing
Yeah.
a willow wailing.
Carla Cugino, I think her name is. In real life.
By the tree that weeps
She's
with
so
me,
cute.
Mm-hmm.
singing.
A beautiful older woman.
Oh, yeah.
Bly Manor.
That was too far away, Taxi. He
Yeah,
could have
right?
made. He could have got much closer.
Attention, please. You'll get to your meals momentarily. To truly love another person is to accept that the work of loving them is worth the pain of losing them. And that's it. Go off and do drugs on a beach in Bali. Devote yourself to the life of the mind. Run while you still can. You're young, you're strong. The world.
Guessing she lost somebody.
Actually refused to stay here.
She refused.
Adds a little something, doesn't it?
I have a story.
Time to bring the mood down.
Well, it isn't really my story. It belongs to someone I knew. And it's not exactly short.
Why not?
Are we gonna go into the story now?
I think so.
All right, then. Ghost story.
And then by the end of the show, it's gonna come back to this.
Yeah.
You're gonna find out she's the one,
Yeah.
the ghost.
But it
Yep.
is full of ghosts of all sorts.
Nailed it already.
And if a child
Is Nell gonna be the younger version of her?
I believe so.
the teacher was
I'm not gonna not call her Nell, sorry.
solitary young woman, come up to London in trepidation to answer in person an advertisement.
Been in England long?
About 6 months.
6 months, during which time you've...
It's funny to hear them with an accent.
Well, I've fallen quite in love with London.
God. Tea, coffee. There is a live-in housekeeper, but the children would be your responsibility and yours alone. Don't call on me. Unless it's an emergency. I'm extraordinarily busy.
I understand.
He's afraid of the house.
You know,
Yep.
one of my more unique assignments at my school.
But I saw your ad 6 months ago when I first arrived in London, and I have seen it every month since.
Nobody wants it.
Seems to me an easy position to fill.
At least as you've described. So I suppose you're right. What is the catch?
So it makes me think that, like, all the people around that area know, like, you know, or there's like a legend about it.
Thank you.
We did find someone for a while last summer. Promising young woman. The children liked her. And then she... Well, I suppose she died.
It's her own fault, to be blunt.
Never mind the parents died abroad. Never mind the governess took her own... So, yes, the story proceeds...
Took her own life, is what he was hinting at.
Yeah.
No one wants it. Superstition, imagination.
Sure, it wasn't because she just wanted to, you know?
No. The house made her kill herself.
What about you?
Classic.
What is your catch?
You can reach me when I get to the house,
She doesn't
I'll
like
call you.
mirrors, so...
when I have the number. I love you, Mom.
Oh! So she's already seeing shit. This poor girl. First Nell, now her. I know, it's not the same, but...
She is now.
I know, but... Not
She's
these
just been
Nell.
dealing with it since she was a child. She came back to life, and now she's still dealing with
This
it.
is where she went before everything started. Or like in between.
Miss Clayton?
Yeah,
Oh, is this the guy from the
nice to meet you.
bow tie?
We get out. Let's get back.
Right? Isn't that the same guy?
I have some bags.
No worries.
What?
The guy with the bow tie from the beginning. It looks like him.
You're Miss Clayton. You must be. Oh, and you're so pretty. I told Mars you'd be pretty. How perfectly splendid.
You must be Flora. I hope I didn't startle you.
You know, I've met Owen
When did you meet Owen?
on the car ride up.
Something about kids with British
Now,
accents
what's
just makes it
that?
Love
so
'em.
much cuter.
Oh, this. Just a silly thing, really.
Just to us, it sounds so proper, you know?
Yeah, oh yeah.
And do you know there are leeches in there? Whole little things like vampire slugs and the nastiest beetles.
Something's in there.
I need that old pilot anyway. There's so much else that's so much better. It really is
And the
perfect.
girl knows something about, like, more.
That keeps it away.
Something like that, yeah.
Miles, she's here.
And this must be Mrs. Gross. Hi.
I'm sorry. Goodness, I was miles away.
I'm Danny.
Something about staring into the water does something, I bet.
Well,
That was a well, right?
Yeah. That was definitely not normal what she was just doing.
It was perfect.
Oh, you're wonderful.
Her first look at Bly yielded no discomfort, no foreboding. It was exactly as Lord Wingrave had described.
Beautiful.
A great
I love that, like a nice estate like that.
Yeah. That'd be incredible.
And it yawned open to welcome her home.
This is the kitchen, and it's perfectly splendid. And this is Owen. He's the cook, and he's splendid. Perfectly.
Hello, everyone.
Hey again. The paintings are all original, which means they're painted by hand, and they're perfectly splendid.
Why does she keep saying that?
This is the classroom.
I thought it was cute at first, but now it's starting to creep me out a little bit.
Well, see you after you've settled.
And once you have, we'll have to show you the rest.
Laura.
Come in.
She is adorable, that girl. They're good at casting cute kids.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say how happy we all are that you're here. And to give you this. Not much, I know. Just a little something to make you feel more welcome.
Thank you.
Something will be up with that later.
It's very pretty. I'm just gonna finish up here and see you in a few minutes, okay?
Of course.
Kid's creepy.
Thank you.
Something's going on here.
Both those kids are a little creepy.
Yeah.
You say she's getting better.
Yeah, better every day. I mean, he says that, but he leaves earlier and earlier these days. He used to stay overnight for supper.
Maybe she feels well enough.
Or he's
to
just
eat,
not really, like,
so he has
you know,
to get home in time to cook for her.
I'm sure you're right.
he knows something about the house too, and he's just leaving.
You're not gonna eat?
Yeah. I'll have it later.
Okay.
Everybody's weird.
I was just gonna say the same exact thing. Every single one of them.
I'll give you some pointers.
Who does it belong to?
Miss Jessel,
Who's that?
the other one. Before you.
Oh,
I'm
forgot about her.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
She see the same thing in the mirror, I think.
I was wrong. It's actually fine. Can I get out now?
I can't not laugh at the bubbles on her head.
Play with my dolls? Yeah.
15 minutes, okay? No, thank you for making me feel so welcome.
What's she doing in that house? I keep feeling like they want to show us something.
Always. It's funny now that we've watched Hill House and now I'm watching this. I'm like trying to keep my eye on things, like I'm picking up on certain stuff. Always a creepy one.
Put her back. She stays there.
I'd immediately resign the next day.
And you're all tucked in.
She promised, you know. Liar.
Yeah, now you're definitely getting creeped out by a ghost. And she just wants some tea. Is there no more lights? You know?
Right.
Can't turn some of them on? Not gonna get me with that. I was prepared that time. Too dark, I can't see. Ew, what the hell is that?
Was it wearing like a mask?
That's what it looked like.
What a beautiful day.
I bet she's gonna be like one of her dolls.
Oh, you think like the dolls? Because she sees them all, you know?
What's
Right.
the matter?
I'm very cross with you. I wasn't trying to scare you, Miss Clayton. I knew you wouldn't be frightened.
Did you?
Of course. I knew that about you right away.
This kid really creeps me out.
Something you used to do at school?
Luke? And now he'll be gone. Thinking a ghost?
Miss Clayton.
Thank you.
Who's this? Just
The
casually strolling
gardener
in.
did not even introduce herself to the new au pair. She barely acknowledged her at all.
Well, you're not gonna eat anything?
Oh, no, I already ate. Just here for the company.
Why doesn't she ever
Let's
eat?
try this.
Laura, don't.
Maybe she's already dead.
I was just thinking before that, like, are they all workers there all dead already?
Yeah, that there's something in the food.
Crazy.
So gorgeous.
Something with these dolls, you're right. I was gonna say, is this like a chapel? I'm not gonna lie. She's looking great in those jeans.
Yeah. She's hot.
And that's enough bad luck for any two children to bear, but then to think what came after.
What?
Your predecessor.
The lady killing herself.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Keep forgetting about that.
To see her in the days leading up to it, so broken, so empty. And she was gone long before she waded into that lake.
She's the lady of the lake.
Oh, I found her.
What are the candles for?
The dead.
That's usually what they're for.
Like the older I get.
I'm sorry.
Oh, God, no need. I have been, and I remain a very happy woman.
But why aren't you eating? Other than that, you seem normal.
And who's the fourth?
Well, it's the parents, and then, yeah, you're right.
Do you like games, Danny?
Not at bedtime?
It's the best time for games, really. Stop being weird, Miles! It's so weird sometimes.
For real.
And you? You really are, you know.
I'm what?
Perfectly splendid.
Is that just like her thing
The
that she
thing
says?
must be saying it to her.
I'm just trying to figure out if it's like just something cute that she says all the time, or I don't think so, though.
I'm sorry. You know, you need to make sure that you pick these up. I would hate to break.
What?
There's an electric fan in Flora's cupboard. I cannot sleep without it, I'm afraid. That's right, in my cupboard. Would you fetch it for me? I'm awfully sorry.
Oh, sure thing. Well, here you go.
It seems like, yeah, like you might be right. These kids are like already being controlled, you know, by whatever it is.
I don't think she wants to touch that thing.
Okay, let's look.
Yeah, but they like told her to go in here. I think the kid's gonna lock her in.
I don't see it. Must be under some clothes.
I would be so pissed.
Guys,
You little shits.
No games. Open up.
okay, it's not funny.
Someone's gonna be
Open the
behind
door.
her.
She doesn't probably like being in small spaces.
The key is in the lock, Flora.
Open the door! Open the door! Open the door!
Yeah, she's claustrophobic.
Open the door!
What's with the mirrors? What the hell?
So sorry. So dreadfully sorry.
Bed.
Wasn't it?
No. Answers.
Bed. Now.
I am sorry. Please don't be cross.
We'll talk about it in the morning.
Hell no. I would want to answer it immediately. Yeah, I think you're gonna be right though. Like the kids are like not really control. You know, like they're being manipulated by whatever's going on.
Or that thing's after her. You know what I mean? Trying to do something they actually are trying to help her.
Footprints
Like water.
or dirt. Yeah, where did they go? What? Don't you do it.
What, whose footprints are those?
The kids, I'm assuming, right?
No, those are big.
Where are they?
The
It's
lake
so hard to
ladies.
see because it's so dark. These shows, like, it did the same thing for me with, like, that Hill House did. Like, it just built a nice little mystery. It's like a nice little 10-episode mystery box, you know?
Yeah, I can't tell if those kids are trying to help or hurt.
I know.
her.
Oh, this only says 9 episodes, so we only have 9. That's right.
That's what
That was
the Hill House
yeah, that's
was,
right. I
too.
forgot.
I feel like the girl's trying to help, or I don't know.
I don't think so.
You think the boy's trying to help?
No, he's the creepiest one.
Right, that's what I mean. Why do you think she got so upset about the hair thing?
I mean, that I could see just being a thing.
But it wasn't.
What do you
Because
mean?
then she looked at the ghost next to her and she was like, I was wrong. It's okay.
Oh, I missed that. Okay.
Yeah.
I know she kept looking behind her, so that means she's seeing something that we're not seeing, which we're going to see later on. They'll flash back to that.
Yeah.
Or
Well, I'm
whatever.
wondering if it's the same thing that Nell sees.
What?
Danny. If it's the same thing that she sees in the mirror.
Oh, yeah. That's what her name was, right? Danny?
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, because... And then they called they said the Lady of the Lake, which I think is like an old tale, like I've heard in multiple different stories, you know? One of those things.
Yeah.
But like they're implying that that's where they found the girl's body, the last one.
Well, that can imply two things. That like either there was a Lady of the Lake prior who drew her to the lake and drowned her, or she's the Lady of the Lake.
Yeah. I like the first idea a little better.
Yeah.
Because then there was the one that's got me the most, besides the kids, obviously, is the other housekeeper. I don't remember what her name was.
Yeah, me neither.
Mrs. Gross.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, what an unfortunate last name.
Yeah, right. But when we first saw her, like you pointed out, it reminded me of the mother from Hill House, where she's always like just like off
Zonked out.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was staring into like the well, right?
Yeah.
And then zonked out again when she went to the church.
Yeah, like she was, yeah. And she doesn't eat. I can't figure that out. Then the cook seems kind of normal, but I think he's not. I think he's leaving because something's up.
He knows something's up for sure.
That's why he doesn't stay there.
That's why I remember when he was like, just relax. He's like if you can, like, or some ominous thing.
And the gardener's just weird.
She's really weird.
Yeah. I don't know how she does that whole entire manor by herself. It's because she's a ghost. No, I'm kidding.
Well, yeah. And then I was thinking that guy that she saw, the ghost, guy that she saw,
Luke, yeah,
is probably
the father.
No, I was thinking it was the last housekeeper, the one that like drove her crazy.
Who crazy? The current?
The last housekeeper, the last au pair that died.
It was a girl though.
Yeah. They said
Are you
some
talking
man
about-
drove her crazy, remember?
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying.
I was
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
maybe it was him.
Yeah. Huh.
Maybe not. It could be the
I
dad,
didn't even think of
but
that. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I wonder what ghost Flora is seeing.
how many?
Yeah, and then,
I'm still convinced that every single doll she has in the dollhouse, like the little ones that were all around, the weird ones,
they're all
are
ghosts.
real.
Yeah. That are just around. And then it's confusing me too why Danny sees. She's already seeing something before she even got there.
Remember, she said, she's like, I know loss. You think I don't know loss? I know loss.
Yeah, I know,
So
but
whatever happened to her, that's what probably started that.
I'm just trying
She
to think,
probably
like, in
lost
terms of,
somebody
like,
at a
Hill
young age.
House, like, there wasn't anything like that, right? Where, like, they weren't haunted until they got there, you know?
I don't think that's true. No, I think a couple of the girls had things like the mom had headaches prior to getting there.
I don't think so.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Remember
but I
they
don't,
said it was like a family thing.
see, that's what still confuses me about that show, though. Then, like, what was the point? Like, what did the house do then? If they were from that, that's the point, then you know what I mean? I know what you're saying because I
I think
feel like
there was something.
I thought there vaguely was too, but now that because I'm trying to compare it to this, where like, and not too much, but like,
Remember, what's her face thought everything was like loud. Growing up, the other sister. Some people are just sensitive to this stuff.
That's true. Yeah, I guess they kind of were, and then the house just amplified it.
Right.
But yeah, it seems like a guy with like lights on his eye. Every time she looked in the mirror, whenever they showed him,
Yeah.
it was weird.
Yeah, like a shadow, maskish.
And do you think that's really why she left? Is because she's trying to run away from whatever this thing is that's haunting her?
I think so.
And from whatever the situation was that caused her to be getting,
Yeah.
I think that would have to be what it would be.
Yeah, I think they're one and the same. The situation caused the ghosts. The ghost came from the situation,
Yeah. I'm just curious too, because and then the way the girl kept saying, "That's splendid," that was just weird.
It was really weird.
It was adorable, but also
perfectly
weird.
splendid.
The show does a great job of casting kids. They're always adorable.
Those two are so creepy.
The girl, yes.
She's so cute, yeah.
Yes, the kid.
Even the kid is a cute kid too, but they're very good at being creepy.
Yeah, he didn't show any of the cuteness. She was just cute that while being creepy. He wasn't. He was
right. He was kind of creepy the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what. I just can't figure out why they would lock her in there and then disappear outside.
Well, the doll. That's why I think the doll came out on its own.
Yeah, because it was under the bed, and then she tripped on it in the middle of the floor.
Right.
And then when she got out of the closet, it was under the
dresser. That's what I think scared the girl, was that it was out from under the dresser.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
And they knew that the lake lady was coming or something, you know what I mean?
So put her in the closet.
So they locked her in the closet for some reason to do whatever they need to do to get her under the dresser, But
yeah.
I'm not sure.
That makes sense.
It makes sense to me, but
yeah, I didn't think about that
with this.
Because I wasn't sure what you meant when you said they were trying to help her. I'm like, how could they be trying to help her? But that makes more sense.
That's what I mean, yeah.
And I really would like to know what's going on with Mrs. Gross, because is it going to be similar to
the housekeeper,
what were their names? Where she has an idea of what's going on and she knows something's going on. The thing that throws me off is, why doesn't she eat?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yep. There's definitely going to be some kind of reason to it.
I can understand why the driver, why and the cook, why he leaves at night, because he just doesn't want to be there at night because he knows something's going on there. So I can understand that. But why would?
Well, they said also his mom's sick, and he's taking care of her.
Yeah, but I'm wondering if he's just been saying that,
Maybe.
That could have been true at one point, maybe.
Yeah, because she took the food with her. Even that was weird.
Well, the second time she didn't even have a plate.
She said she had already eaten. I don't know. Pretty good for a show.
Yeah, I'm intrigued.
Yeah,
very intrigued.
I like it.
Anyway, guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.
See you later.